Hello, welcome back. I'm Darren, and today we are back on Tarkov. So, we ran the game the other day on the AMD system, and today we're going to check it out on the NVIDIA system. So, we are running on the RTX 4080. We are running with a 13700K. 6,000 megahertz RAM, blah de blah. But yeah, basically we're just going to check the game out, see how it runs on this system. If anyone's interested, you get a good comparison. It's probably two types of system builds that you probably find on the market, or it's the type of build that generally quite a lot of people will pair an Intel with a NVIDIA GPU. So, well, I do anyway. It's nothing saying you have to, obviously, but so yeah, we will go through. We'll run over to the area that I was the other day when I was running the AMD system. Get an idea of performance compared. So, like I said, anyone looking at building a similar system, wanting to know, obviously, AMD, how does it compare AMD over NVIDIA? I'm going to actually say I'm surprised because, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I was under the... Ooh, I don't like that. I was under the impression that this game ran a lot better or had better performance on the AMD system. I'm not sure it does now. It's very similar, put it that way. There's definitely not a lot in it. So, yeah, we'll run over to, as we're not that far away, we'll run over to the area where I was the other day when we were checking out the FSR, what that looked like. We have all of the upscalers available to us on this system, so we'll check them all out and go through it. See what it looks like with the various upscalers. Yeah, move along, guys. Guys? No. Okay. In fact, while they're there, we'll go and do it now. So, I believe we were around this area whilst staring at the sky and looking at the ghosting that we were getting with the FSR. So, I mean, you can kind of probably already see we're running at the moment with DLSS and we're good. So, we go through the settings. Not that way. So we're running 4K. We've got the LOD quality the same, overall visibility maxed out, DLSS quality, coloured ultra, medium on the SSR, and yeah, just the high quality colour there. So as we can see, we're actually, I mean, it's a little bit awkward to say because you could have been higher or lower, but obviously if anyone wants to go back, if they want to compare, look at the AMD system compared to the NVIDIA system, hopefully we'll get they'll get a rough idea of what we're looking at. Yeah. So DLSS works pretty good in this game. You can see fine details are all good. Fence is good. At distance, everything is nice and clean. So this is generally what I tend to run for that reason. So we can try it with the post effects on. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think after the updates, this has changed because the colours look a little bit different to what I used to have them set. But you can see, obviously, we do take a bit of a performance hit. It's around 10 FPS, I think, normally. Obviously, remember, I am screen capturing. I am screen capturing at 4K off this system, so I'm losing probably, somewhere between 6, 8, 10 FPS-ish. But yeah, this is a nice, clean image. Looks good. We'll try knocking everything off. I believe with the AMD system, it took us down to about 60. We'll crank that back off. Go to off. And this is obviously TAA. So yeah, we're down to like the 60s. It will drop down into the 50s, depending on what you're looking at. So yeah, like I said, to be fair, I don't really notice. If anything, I'd say DLSS is better. As in, we seem to have lost those railings on the tankers. It tends to get a bit noisy. It's just the TAA, bad anti-aliasing. So you can see it's kind of noisy in this, whatever this is up here, the signpost over the top of that, or railing up there. The trees start to, I notice it on woods. On woods it gets really shimmery in the trees. You can kind of see it aliasing a bit up there. So it's actually quite handy because, I actually prefer to run it with DLSS, and that gives me a performance boost. So to me, it's a win-win. So we'll crank that back on. Not that. I was saying that. TAA high. Maybe that's what we were doing wrong. Let's have a look. No, it's still crazy noisy. Can't really see those railings. I don't think that made actually any difference whatsoever. So look. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. That right there is what I want. So let's have a look. So yeah, these railings now you can see are a lot cleaner. You can kind of see, it is at a distance admittedly. You can kind of now see these power lines haven't just completely disappeared. This up there looks a lot cleaner. Still a little bit, but I think everything, it just takes that shimmer off everything. Just good. And to be fair, I never notice anything. I never notice anything in the image that makes me think, oh, I wish I had enough power to run it native. It matters nothing to me. But yeah, I'm let me see, what am I carrying? Go back. I'm still on the run for guns, so we'll just run to the end. Like I said, it'll give anyone that's looking at this type of build a bit of an idea of what type of performance which she's got. I am actually going to be throwing a review, well, not a review as such, but a 1 year of my kind of thoughts over the 4080 tomorrow, as I was nosing on Amazon today and realised that it was exactly a year tomorrow since I purchased the 4080. So, yeah, I thought I'd throw up a little video tomorrow, send my thoughts on it and how ridiculously expensive it is. But I'll be honest, it's probably one of the best purchases I've actually made, as in for stupid money, but as in it just hasn't really disappointed me. But I'm not going to spoil that now. I'll throw in a video tomorrow. But yeah, we'll just quick run around, see if we can find some guns. For those watching that don't know Tarkov, probably give you an idea of the game. It's a brutal game. I don't suggest to anyone to play it if you don't already, because it's evil, basically. Now that I could probably do with. So let's swap. Take those. Yeah. But yeah, it's basically a extraction shooter, looter. Death comes from everywhere, any corner, at any given moment, by someone that you'll never see. I am running the PvE mode. I have actually been playing it a little bit this week. It's actually been alright, but randomly the starter map, which they decided to put on, I can't remember what it's called now, Ground Zero. Yeah, Ground Zero. The Ground Zero map I found really hard in PvE, like crazy hard. Almost like you've got to take in 500 rounds, because when you're kind of early in game and you don't have the gear and you're not running suppressors, obviously you're creating a bit of noise and it just causes absolute chaos. It's just scav after scav after scav. I think I ended up, I don't know, one game, I think I had something like 6 of the AI PMC kills and something like 24 scav kills. I was just stuck in a room, I couldn't get out of it. Just trying to back into a corner, reload some mags, and then try and fight off the next wave of scavs coming into the building. It was like, it was getting too much, to the point of I didn't actually think I was going to be able to make it out. I think I managed to make it out, but there's been quite a few times that I just can't make it out. I'm just running out of ammo and just getting overwhelmed by either scavs or AI PMCs. It seems a little bit too much for what they kind of recently introduced as a almost like this starting map. So your first tasks, game tasks, are all surrounded on that map, and obviously to progress and open up more tasks, you need to finish your tasks on that map first. And it just seemed crazy. So I've run like a couple of games on like woods and stuff, and it seemed a lot more relaxed and easier. Whereas on that one map, it just seems insane. I need that. Happy days. So, yeah. Bit of a strange, yeah, bit of a strange thing to do from the developers, I'm not going to lie. They seem to have made a map that was designed to kind of bed in new players. It seems to be the hardest place to be. Obviously, once you progress in the game, not so much. Once you've obviously unlocked high level armor, suppressors, and decent ammo, because ammo is, obviously for those that don't know, ammo is huge in this game. Kind of extremely important. The different tiers of ammo. So, yeah, there's a bit of anger, put it that way. But luckily I've done most of it now. Or certainly most of that map. It's just one task I need to finish off, but... Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Spawning with a gun in this level makes a big difference. Gun. Spawning with a torch makes a big difference. That grizzly would be handy, I'm not gonna lie. Right, you can drink that. I don't even know why I picked that up. So you can go. Off you go. In fact, let's get rid of that. Come on, pick. Was there two? Yes, there was. Bit of money. Or not. In fact, we don't need to take those. Where the hell's that gone? Come on, give me a decent gun. Oh, and night vision. Okay. God, I don't want that. But I will take that. I will definitely take that. Happily. Suppose it's money. Money. Although the vodka's probably worth more money. Oh, I don't know. Unless I walk around with a spreadsheet, I give up. It is one of those games where it's so in-depth that it can be a little bit overbearing sometimes. I'm gonna have to do a setup with a second screen so I can have something open. Oh, that doesn't sound good. You chill, dude? Yeah, you're alright. Could actually do with that. So these can go. Let's get rid of this. We're not going to shoot anyone, because if we do, all hell will break loose. For those of you that don't know, these are your kind of pals. You have like a scav rep in the game. They're called scavs. At the moment I'm running as a scav, So if I was to shoot that guy now, every other scav on the map is going to go full on for me. And if you keep doing it, you'll get to the point of, oh my god, there's so many bottles of vodka. You'll get to the point where just spawning into the game, they're going to be real aggro at you. Whereas at the moment, because I don't shoot at them, I've got a good rep with them, so they leave me alone. Being in the PvE mode, it's not a problem. When you're in the PvP mode, sometimes the players that are also playing or, you know, running as a scav at the time. See, that guy's getting aggro. Sometimes they decide to shoot at you, and if they shoot at you, I'm not quite sure how it works, it's a little bit annoying. I think if they shoot at you, don't hit, so they miss basically, but they're shooting at you. As soon as you shoot them back or kill them, then unfortunately you're the one that loses the rep over it, and you'll aggro all the other scavs, even though you weren't the person that was basically causing the issue. So that can be a little bit annoying. It's a hugely in-depth game, but awesome game. It's just brutal. No map or anything like that, like I explained in the last one, so. And there's obviously some sort of fighting going on over here, whilst the sniper scav is not reacting to it, which is interesting. But yeah, I'll make my way out so this doesn't go on for too long, so I can check where my extraction points are. I don't know all of them, but I know one of those. So that's good. The AI PMC are a little bit strange, and sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. So that guy should be a scav. Sounded like a scav. But he's shooting at me, which is so random. Like, what is that? Son of a bitch. Ooh, that's not going to go well. Luckily, we got some silhouettes, because we got to bleed. I have no idea who this guy is. He sounded like a scav, so I'm probably in God knows what sort of trouble now. Oh, and I dumped all my ammo. Strange. That is strange. I've not seen that before. He had the kind of Russian accent. But he's got a dog tag. So, that's what makes it hard. Obviously, I'm going to have to look up and see what's going on with this game in a minute, because that's really random. I didn't expect that. Yeah, even though it's shite. it's money, I suppose. Right, let's quick run out of here before I die. But yeah, as you can see, this is the type of, like, ignore the, if you don't know, I've obviously got this screen's gone blurry from the damage I've taken. So it's obviously like a health damage effect. But yeah, this will give you an idea of the type of performance we're going to get on a 4080 13700K. This time of game, it's not like COD, you know what I mean? It's not like super fast paced crazy, so it's fine. I know some people would crank down the settings, crank down the shadows and all the rest of it to get ultimate visibility, but it's quite a good looking game, so I'm kind of quite happy to run with it looking good. Yeah. I will leave it there. If you watched, cool. I'll catch you in the next one.